Daily life has been disrupted.
We have the number of cases doubling again in the last 24 hours.
States across the country are scrambling to contain the spread. In New York, about 4,000 people, more than half in the New York City area alone, now under quarantine.
Guys, today I wanted to do a small video about something really important to everybody right now, and that's talk about the current status of, well, I guess you'd call it the fear of getting sick, especially the coronavirus that's going around right now. Now, yes, there's only a couple hundred cases in America, but it's got everybody in a panic, and the world is about to end because of it. And I just thought it'd be a really good idea to talk about what we do here at Royalty to kind of counteract any of those fears or issues and actually be prepared for people to come in and rent cars. Now, we have not had any issues in a slowdown economically in Vegas, and to be honest, I actually think it's safer to be in Vegas than some places in the country because, well, warm weather and ever so cleaning hotels right around here. You gotta think they've got 10,000 staff members constantly cleaning these hotel rooms all the time. So that gets to a point. Let's go in, let's go to the back, we'll talk to Darren, and we'll see what he does to keep these cars super clean to make sure there's never any issues. In the detail bay where Darren's prepping this baby blue Huracan to go out, and as you can see, he's got a steamer in here right now steaming the carpets, the mats, the seats inside of the AC and heater vents. Now that's a really interesting thing because most diseases, that's a terrible word, most viruses are transmitted orally or through the mouth or through basically what you can touch and feel. So Darren disinfects the entire car with a steamer that steams the leather, seats, and AC vents at over 250 plus degrees. Now, most viruses cannot withstand over 100 degree temperatures. Now, I'm sure there's some exceptions to that rule, but at the moment, right now what we're fighting is the common cold, or flu. These things right here are really important. So as you can see, he has the steering wheel there, which is the biggest area to disinfect. When it comes down to cleaning the cars, what's your hit list?
My hit list, you gotta do the steering wheel because that's what the customer touches. If the steering wheel is dirty, everything else in the car is gonna feel entirely dirty too. Make sure you do the steering wheel. Other than that, everything that you can essentially see, because if it's in your eyes and your peripheral and it's dirty, everything else is gonna feel dirty in the car too. So just the basic necessities, the buttons, these little levers that the customers use to upshift and downshift, you gotta get those. A lot of dirt accumulates behind these levers right here.
Yep.
So just, basic stuff like that. You gotta make sure it's all sanitized for the next guest.
And we also don't talk about the valet, all the people that get in and out of these cars. Now, we rent these cars on average twice every single day. We have the Huracans that go out. I mean, as you can see the board over there, we have over 50 plus rentals today, and it's a lot. There's a lot of work. Now, we've got 3 guys on staff to wash the cars, and it's really, really important to make sure that everything is perfect for each and every guest, because we want the guest that takes the Rolls Royce with the family of 4 and the guys that want sports cars, the together of 2, to make sure they have an equal experience, and there's no prioritization in what we clean better. I think that renting a car, especially in Vegas for an experience, demands the best ultimate perfection. Now, if you come into Vegas, don't be afraid, because here in Vegas, we're all perfectionists. That goes for the MGM, Caesar's Palace. All these places, like I said, employ tens of thousands of people, and it's really important to understand that they literally have a staff on hand, full-time, wiping down the entire property. So I would say, like I said earlier, it's definitely safer to be here in Las Vegas than in most places in America, So You guys get on a plane to Vegas. It's really cheap right now, and I really recommend coming down to Royalty Exotic Cars because not only will you have the time of your life, but you also have the cleanest time of your life.